Right now, the hot weather is here. While you won't be able to cool down, while you won't be able to cool down all at Madison's beaches, that is. And the new job report shows the economy is recovering, but slowly, as some businesses are still struggling to find workers.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. Is my mic on? Here it is. This is the problem right here. Always be prepared, just like a Boy Scout. Thanks for joining us on News 3 on this Friday afternoon. A warm start to your day, and these hot temperatures are here to stay. Austin's over in the Weather Center with the forecasts. Sorry about the mic mishap. we move on.
I think mine's working right now, so there we go. And it's 84 degrees right now outside, so starting to really warm things up. But this is really just the beginning of things that we're actually looking at here for this weekend. We are going to bounce back into even the 90s a little bit later on, especially for Saturday and Sunday. Doppler track right now is keeping us free of showers after even a few overnight showers and some early morning lingering shower activity. Now we're seeing a lot of sunshine overhead, and that sun is going to be here to stay for the rest of today. Temperatures continue to rise. 84 right now in Madison, 88 currently in Janesville. Janesville actually reached 90 degrees yesterday, and as of right now, they are on their way to reach it again here for today. Thankfully, our dew points are only in the 40s and 50s. Now, earlier in this week, we were looking at lower 40s and even upper 30s, so these dew points are slowly but surely rising, and we're going to see these continuing to crank up into the 60s here over the next few days. Relative humidity generally staying on the lower side of things currently, but again, we're going to see that increasing over the next few days. Temperatures in the upper 80s and possibly some low 90s later on. So a hot one today, and it's going to continue to warm up over the weekend. What's that extended forecast looking like? I'll have a look at that in just a moment.
All right, awesome. See you then. Thank you. As the weather does warm up, Middleton is offering cooling centers around the city starting today through the 8th. The Middleton Police Department will be open 24 hours. City Hall, the Middleton Senior Center, and the Public Library will also be open during their regular hours to help those who need a break from the hot temperatures. And if you're looking to go to the Madison beach to stay cool, you'll have to keep an eye on which ones you choose to visit. Algae blooms have forced health officials to close 4 Madison area beaches. The first tests of the season revealed blue-green algae blooms at beaches at B.B. Clark, Olbrich, and Warner Parks, and the Hudson Park Lake Access Point. Health officials have also closed Fireman's Park in Verona as a precaution. Algae blooms can make both pets and humans sick. The blooms result from fertilizer running off into lakes and ponds. And if you're looking for a way to enjoy the weather this weekend, the Wisconsin DNR is hoping you'll enjoy some state parks for free. The DNR is waiving all admission fees, fishing licenses, and trail passes for visitors at state parks. It's part of their free fun weekend. Wisconsin is home to 49 state parks, as well as other state forests and trails. Newly released job numbers show the U.S. economy is bouncing back from the pandemic, but not as fast as many expected as businesses deal with a labor shortage. Natalie Brand reports from the White House.
At this Los Angeles cafe, the owner added new tables for the growing crowd.
Meatballs ready?
New data shows the U.S. economy is recovering from the pandemic, but slowly.
This is progress, historic progress. Progress that's pulling our economy out of the worst crisis it's been in 100 years.
The Labor Department Friday reported the unemployment rate dropped slightly to 5.8%, with 559,000 new jobs added last month. That's much better than April's dismal 266,000 new jobs number, but still less than analysts had expected.
I wouldn't call this a big miss. You know, we're improving, and if we wind the clock back a year, we are much better off than we were.
The new jobs report shows notable employment gains in the leisure and hospitality sectors as states continue to lift coronavirus restrictions, but many businesses say they are still struggling with a labor shortage.
This manager at an apparel store outside New Orleans says she can't find enough help.
It's not like I'm asking for 50 people. I'm just asking for a few people.
Many businesses have blamed the shortage on expanded $300 a week federal unemployment benefits, but economic experts say there are other factors.
This combination of people being skittish because of the virus for themselves, childcare issues, and these unemployment benefits have combined to make people less likely to be in the labor force at this moment.
More than 24 states have announced they're ending extended federal benefits, a move they hope will lead to more Americans rejoining the workforce. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
And the report also showed that wages increased in May for the second straight month, indicating that companies are trying to attract workers. And for your COVID numbers today, over 42.5% of residents in Wisconsin have completed their vaccine series, and over 48% of the state has had at least one shot. In Dane County, 58.5% of residents have completed their vaccine series. As the pace of U.S. COVID-19 vaccination continues to slow down, there's continued concern for tens of millions of Americans who have weakened immune systems. Several studies suggest some people who take immunosuppressants may not have a strong response to the vaccine to be protected. That's why the National Institute of Allergies and Infectious Diseases will soon start a study to help determine the best approach to help those who are immunocompromised.
Temporarily suspend their immunosuppressive therapy when we vaccinate them, or to give them additional boosters. We're not quite sure, but we have to address those problems.
Biotechnology company Regeneron says it's also considering research proposals to test whether its antibody drug could help patients who did not have an adequate response to COVID-19 vaccines. Kroger is entering the COVID vaccination motivation game. The grocer is giving away $1 million every week from now until July 10th to someone who gets a COVID shot at one of its locations. People who get vaccinated can also enter to win one of 50 groceries for a year prizes, each with an estimated value of $13,000. Kroger says it's trying to help the Biden administration achieve its goal of making sure 70% of adults in the U.S. have received a dose of the vaccine by the 4th of July. The U.S. could see a baby boom this summer. It would come after a decline in pregnancies following the coronavirus shutdown in 2020. Researchers with the University of Michigan looked at health records from their hospital from 2017 to now. They used the records to document pregnancies and births through the pandemic and model prospective births through October of 2021. Pregnancies steadily increased from 2017 to 2020, but there was a 14% decline after the coronavirus lockdown began in Michigan in March of last year. Their modeling shows an expected surge of births this summer. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon.
The labor market continues to spring forward, and from game night to family fights, why monopoly is off the table. I'm Diane King Hall at the CBS Broadcast Center. I'll have those stories and more in your CBS Money Watch report.
This is a Wisconsin farmer. She grows the locally sourced freshness, the freshness that complements the wild-caught salmon, the salmon that tees up the cheesecake that sweetens every moment. Festival Foods. We are Wisconsin. It's Steinhaffel's Memorial Day sale. Take 35% off store-wide and save big on the styles you want. A queen mattress, just $349. Or this dual reclining sofa, $699. This queen bed, now $749. This 5-piece dining set, just $999. Or get the patio ready for summer with this 3-piece set, only $999. Plus, with Steinhaffel's special financing, you save even more. Only at Steinhaffel's and steinhaffels.com.
Do you suffer from ED? Did you know there could be a way to relieve ED without harmful medications, needles, or surgery? Peak Performance for Men is here to help. Click or call now to treat your ED. And remember, our results make the difference.
Enhance your home's curb appeal with new paint or stain from Menards. Cabot Premium Wood Care products deliver unbeatable quality and satisfaction guarantee. Get 11% off Cabot exterior stains and finishes. Complete your updates with a fresh coat of paint from Dutch Boy. Max Bond is a premium exterior paint and primer in one with extreme adhesion technology. All Dutch Boy paint is 11% off. Get 11% off everything right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
What does it mean to fight for what's right? To us, it means helping accident victims get their lives back to normal again. Habish, and Rotier, we fight for what's right.
Is your credit score getting in the way of things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. So check your eligibility on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
Attention! This is an important message for all you grown-ups. Get the COVID vaccine. I miss my friends. This is the end of the message. I'm back. Not so fast. You can't return to a regular program yet. Not until you get the COVID vaccine. This for real is the end of my message. Safe care your way. Unity Point Health Meritor, a partner of UW Health. Know how much you matter to this world.
This is a Wisconsin Brewmaster. He brews the local craft beer. The beer that washes down the Oktoberfest broth. The broth that pairs with the potato salad. The potato salad that befriends the burger. The burger that tastes like victory. Festival Foods. We are Wisconsin.
Are back on the job market again today, and according to the Labor Department, 559,000 jobs were added to the economy in May. Now, that was weaker than expected, but the nation's unemployment rate ticked down to 5.8%. Facebook is being hit with a pair of antitrust probes. The European Commission says it is investigating whether the social media giant breached competition rules by using data it pulled from advertisers to compete against them. And a British regulatory body is also probing whether Facebook's data use has given it an unfair advantage. Peloton is peddling new price tiers, giving a break to students and first responders. The company says it is slashing the price of its app to $9.99 a month for first responders, healthcare workers, and teachers. Military members can get that same price for life. There's an even bigger discount for students with verification. Students can pay just $6.99 a month. And do not pass go. It's straight to board game jail. 44% of families have banned Monopoly due to unsportsmanlike behavior. That's according to a one poll survey. It was the most shelved game this past year, followed by Uno, Sorry, and Scrabble. The most common reasons why: players quitting while losing, cheating, and heated arguments, including fights. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Diane King Hall.
Diane, thank you. Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrial is up 115 points. The NASDAQ up 193 points. And the S&P 500 up 30. Well, Facebook is changing its rules for world leaders and politicians. The platform is announcing the end of a policy that exempted politicians from having their posts moderated. The policy was based on the company's belief that political speech was in the public interest, even if it was offensive, bullying, or otherwise controversial. The move comes after the company took the unprecedented step of suspending former President Donald Trump from its platforms in January after the Capitol riot, which many believe he inspired. If you ever regretted sending a tweet, you might be interested in a new feature coming to the social platform. Twitter will now help users undo a tweet, but it'll cost you. The undo tweet option is part of its new subscription service, Twitter Blue, which debuted in Canada and Australia yesterday. For a monthly fee, users can access the special features. The undo tweet function allows users to preview a tweet and set a timer that lasts up to 30 seconds before it posts, giving them one more chance to correct or rethink it. It's not clear when the feature will be available in the U.S. And the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission and Fisher-Price are announcing the recalls of the Fisher-Price 4-in-1 Rock and Glide Soothers and 2-in-1 Soother and Play Gliders. There have been reports of 4 infant deaths in the 4-in-1 Rock and Glide Soother. The products were sold nationwide and online at Walmart and Target stores and Amazon.com. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. A hot start to your weekend, and it's going to stay that way. Austin has more in your First Warn forecast next.
Stock up during the big beverage sale this Thursday through Sunday at Hy-Vee. 2 liters of Pepsi products are 10 for $10. Body Armor, 10 for $10. And Gatorade or Propel, just 88 cents. This Thursday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
Enhance your home home's curb appeal with new paint or stain from Menards. Cabot Premium Wood Care products deliver unbeatable quality and satisfaction guarantee. Get 11% off Cabot exterior stains and finishes. Complete your updates with a fresh coat of paint from Dutch Boy. Max Bond is a premium exterior paint and primer in one with extreme adhesion technology. All Dutch Boy paint is 11% off. Get 11% off everything right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
After an accident, if you want to win, time is not on your side. Every second you wait, the less your case may be worth, which is why what you do next is critically important. You may have only one chance to get this right. So put a powerful law firm on your side, one the insurance companies have dealt with before. Call Hupy and Abraham right now. Tell the insurance company you mean business.
Whether you have a design emergency or you just want to shop the best furniture showroom in town, you need Dwellings, Madison's best kept secret for design and furniture. Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
Don't miss the big beverage sale this Thursday through Sunday at Hy-Vee. LaCroix Sparkling Water, just $3.99. Lipton Iced Tea, just $3.99. And 32 packs of Hy-Vee Purified Water, just $2.99. This Thursday through Sunday at Hy-Vee.
Want to know what the day's weather will be like where you live? Well, that's easy. Just ask me. Here's how. Record a short video on your phone. State your name, where you're from, and simply say, "I'm Sam from Madison. Hey, Chris, plan my day." Then send it to me by email, and I'll give you a personal forecast right here on News 3 Now this morning. This is your chance to be on TV. So just send me a video and say, "Hey, Chris."
Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris, plan our day.
Plan your day with Chris, only on News 3 Now this morning. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Let's check in now with Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report, getting ready for a hot weekend.
Boy, yeah, and, you know, that's a good thing if you've got some plans like our dairy breakfast, Rock County Breakfast on the Farm, tomorrow morning just outside of Milton. We've got the Iowa County folks with their dairy drive-thru at the fairgrounds in Mineral Point. Tomorrow, Dodge County is going to be giving you a taste of their County Fair Festival tomorrow going on at the fairgrounds outside of Beaver Dam. So you've got options when it comes to outdoor activities. A lot of farmers are going to continue to try to knock down that first crop hay and bale it up or chop it up, and that's going to mean some extra road traffic, so be careful about that. Also, as far as weekend activities, a lot of farmers are going to use this dry weather to probably try to tackle some weed battles. We've got a nasty problem with giant ragweed, also water hemp, but Dr. Rodrigo Worley, who's our University Extension weed specialist, says be a little careful with some of these herbicides, especially when temperatures are as hot as they're going to be this weekend. That weed is just like your corn or soybean plant. It's going to shut down to try to preserve its energy when it gets really, really hot. If you're out there spraying herbicide, that plant may not take it in as much as you want it to. So if you decide to spray this weekend, you might have to circle back around and do some scouting to make sure that it actually kind of took. Dr. Worley also reminding folks there is a potential of herbicide shortages depending on the product you're looking for. So maybe start looking ahead on some of that post-weed traction you're trying to get. Make sure that your provider is going to have the product there. So today, barrel cheese finishes the week 2 1/4 cents higher at $1.61 40-pound block cheese down a half at $1.50. Double A butter down 1.5 pennies today at $1.77. So yeah, a lot of dairy events going to be happening. The good news about a lot of those dairy events, they happen in the morning. Hopefully when it's not quite so sweltering.
Absolutely. Stay cool out there. Stay hydrated.
Yep.
All right, Pam. Right. Thank you. Have a good weekend. And speaking of the weekend, here's Austin with the forecast.
And, you know, overall, I would say this weekend forecast is going to be hot, and at some points, it's going to be sticky here for some. Now, you look outside right now, beautiful blue skies. We did see some cloud cover this morning and even some overnight showers. Now, that has exited. Beautiful blue skies overhead, but the sunshine, that's going to be here to stay all weekend long. It will also remain hot. We're going to be near or above 90 degrees starting here today through Tuesday, rather. rather. So we really are going to see those warmer temperatures. Next week, however, the humidity does increase, and that does also increase our chances for some showers and storms. Temperatures currently, however, right now, 84 in Madison, Janesville. I do think they're going to reach 90 degrees here for today. Already at 88 right now, and with dry air in place and a lot of sunshine, those temperatures are going to continue to rise just a little bit more. Relative humidity, again, very low. Janesville was down in the teens yesterday, currently at 24%. Mineral Point right now at 22% here in the Madison area, still looking at around 35. So our relative humidity is actually staying pretty decently low as of right now, but we are going to see that increasing again over this weekend. We're also going to see those temperatures increasing even a few more degrees over the next few days. 6 to 10 day temperature outlook really does show that. This has not changed very much over this last week. Lots of red on this map, so a lot of the country is actually going to be well warmer than average. Normal high, we should be in the mid 70s, and we are seeing those upper 80s all the way through the lower 90s all the way through Tuesday. Then we're looking at a little bit of a cool down afterwards, but even after this cool down, we're only dropping temperatures into those lower 80s by the following weekend. So we're going to stay warm, we're going to stay humid once that humidity does kick up, especially on Sunday, but we're also staying dry right now. Doppler track looking great, good as can be right now. Taking a peek up north, also looking pretty good. Really just nothing currently happening right now, which is, again, good news for us if you want to spend some time outdoors, but we're still quite a bit drier than average, so we need some additional rainfall. Our future track is not going to show many rain chances, unfortunately, but this is a good look at temperatures. Tonight falling to the mid to upper 60s. Tomorrow afternoon cranking right back up into those lower 90s. So that's what we're watching out for this weekend. In terms of precipitation, we're going to be very close to average here towards the end of this week, but notice how at the end of this week we actually drop off some of these rain chances. Right around Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, those are going to be some of our best chances to see those showers and storms actually making their way through the area. So that's what we have our eyes on as of right now. Our evening planner here later on in the day still shows a very, very warm day here. Lots of sunshine, those temperatures in those mid 60s here, even at around 6 p.m. So it's going to stay very warm. Notice that even 8 p.m., we're still holding on to those 80s. So this is not going to be a great night to open your windows, but it will be a good night to keep those windows closed and maybe bring down the AC a little bit. Tomorrow, you're going to have to crank it right back up. Tonight's low 69 degrees, mostly clear skies overhead. Usually that means a chilly night, but with how high these temperatures are getting in the afternoons, we are just not going to drop those temperatures too much. Then your 7 to 10 day forecast does also show those 90s here for this weekend. Notice how it's going to stay a little bit on the breezier side of things here for today and tomorrow. It stays breezy on Sunday, but that's whenever we're really going to notice that humidity really picking up. That's when the dew points are going to jump back into the 60s. You really start to feel that outdoors. Higher temperatures, higher humidity, better chances for showers and storms. So we've actually upped that chance here for Tuesday, especially later on in the afternoon and evening. Wednesday and Thursday, also some pretty good chances, but then it does look like it's going to generally dry things out here towards the following weekend.
The rain this morning didn't help.
The rain this morning, it helped some things, but yeah, it just didn't feel too great out there.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Austin. Stay cool out there. Today in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, they're showing you a recipe that's perfect for the air fryer. Here's Howard.
Every week, more and more of you are asking us if we have any new recipes that are air fryer friendly. So today, I want to share a recipe that tastes amazing and that can be made in just minutes in an air fryer. It's called chicken Milanese, and if you're ready, I'd love to show you how to make it. The first thing you want to do is cut a chicken breast in half, like this. Then gently flatten each piece with a meat mallet. The key to chicken Milanese is that the chicken is really thin. Now we dip each piece in some seasoned flour. This will help the breading stick. And from there, we dip it in some beaten egg, mixed with a bit of water, before dredging them in panko breadcrumbs. At this point, we cook these off in our air fryer, which will make them nice and crispy. Or if you haven't gotten an air fryer yet, you can always use your oven. Once they're super crispy, take them out and serve them topped with mixed greens and basic salad fixins. Drizzle on a little vinaigrette, and you've just made a restaurant fancy dish in no time, and no tippings required. To get the recipe for our weeknight chicken Milanese, which is from our air fryer cookbook, simply visit our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found an air fryer friendly way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Thank you, Howard. Ahead at noon, it's time for our Pet of the Week. We'll introduce you to Jimmy when we come back.
3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Get more enjoyment out of your outdoor space with patio enclosures. Right now, receive 25% off sunrooms. This offer won't last long. Call today.
Patio enclosures.
He's here! He's here!
It's happening!
What can I get you, young man?
Free installation!
Coming right up.
Feldco's biggest sale of the year. Free installation, plus no interest for 1 year.
Free installation on windows, siding, and doors ends soon. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
There's been much debate about the Mona Lisa smile. Would it have been bigger and brighter if she'd had good dental care? Maybe if Physicians Mutual Insurance Company had been around back then, it'd be a different story. She could have gone to the dentist more, knowing she'd have help paying the bills. And those regular checkups might have found early signs of tooth decay or gum disease, costly problems that could keep anyone from smiling. Physicians Mutual offers affordable coverage that can help pay for cleanings and unexpected or expensive procedures you might need, like crowns or dentures. This is real dental insurance, not just a discount plan or for checkups only. There are no deductibles, and there's no annual maximum. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Call or go online today for a free information kit from Physicians Mutual. Get the dental care you need to help you stay healthy. For your free information kit with all the details, call us now or go to sendinfokit.com.
You call me devious, but you don't understand that all I am is a little mysterious.
So what do you think?
I love it.
Get more enjoyment out of your outdoor space with patio enclosures. Right now, receive 25% off sunrooms. This offer won't last long. Call today.
Patio enclosures.
It is time to introduce you to our pet of the week. Is Jimmy. He's a 3-year-old male hound, about 40 pounds, a great smile. Our friends from the Dane County Humane Society say he came from the south and is excited to learn new tricks. He looks like a happy guy. If you're interested in adopting Jimmy or checking out the other animals at the Dane County Humane Society, go to giveshelter.org. Last week's pet of the week, Bruno, has been adopted. Good for him. Good for him. The monthly event known as Beer and Donuts is coming this Saturday, tomorrow, to the Greenbush Bakery in Madison. 10% of all beer and seltzer sales and 10% of all donut sales will be donated to the Dane County Humane Society. Well, today is a holiday for sure to be celebrated here in Wisconsin. It's National Cheese Day. In the U.S., the U.S. is the second top producer of cheese in the world behind only the European Union. And as you might expect, Wisconsin produces the most cheese in the United States. According to a 2013 Food Service Research Institute survey, the most popular cheeses, mozzarella, cheddar, and Parmesan. No surprises there, although I like blue cheese off. I think that's the top of my list. Anyway, Austin?
And you know, you don't want to take your cheese outdoors here today.
No, you don't.
We have a high temperature of 89 degrees. It would really start to smell a little bit pretty quickly here today. Mostly sunny skies for the rest of today. It will be warm, but it will also be breezy, especially from the southwest at around 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tonight's low only drops to the upper 60s, so we do really stay on the warmer side of things overall here for the nighttime hours. Very mild conditions, even though we're seeing those mostly clear skies. That's thanks to a southwesterly breeze. Then your 10-day forecast does show the massive warm-up for the weekend. A little bit of a cool down towards next weekend, but quite a few rain chances in between. Next week could get quite wet at times.
All right, take it easy out there. Thanks, Austin. Thanks you all for watching. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.